Previously on the Race to Hell. What, we're 50 minutes in. Did you want to call it?
Exactly. I think we can call it.
Yeah. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. We had some laughs, we had some cries.
Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.
We're
We're
back.
back.
We're back again.
Comeback season.
Oh my god, we're back again.
Back again.
Back again. Oh,
Alrighty.
the Race to Hell. Season 3. This could be Season 3. This is Season 3. We're starting Season 3. Season 2's
Season
done.
3.
It's at its start.
Season 2. We fumbled season 2.
It wasn't our fault.
Didn't start off good.
Season 2.
Actually, it was not our fault. We had a lot of problems going into season 2.
Yeah, we can't get into it, but there were some legal problems involved with Season 2.
Yes, there actually was. Hence the no uploads. We had to do a few things. Yeah. We're back.
We're back. TRTH. We are in the process of changing the name, possibly, due to these lawsuits. So right now we're just going to refer to it as TRTH. We're back.
Exactly. We are back. But yeah, man. A lot's been happening. Fill us in.
Oh, where do we even start? This has been a crazy however long since we last uploaded. Like 3-4 months?
Probably pushing 3, yeah.
Lots happened. Few key details. Kanye dropped.
Yeah.
Kanye and Dolla dropped an album. That we're going to talk about a lot here. A little bit of a getaway, a little bit of a Phillip Island trip with the TRTH, the production team. Speaking of teams, I am currently working on starting up my own studio. That is in the works. The gears are turning.
Yes.
A lot of progress on that. Things are huge on this end. What's going on with you, Sir Whitehead?
A lot, but not a lot. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Been working still the same.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of people have probably seen I've got another cat. Which I don't know why. It's very impulsive. It was a bored night, and I was like, okay, there's a cat for free.
Oh, it was free.
And I just messaged and I was like, I'll take her. So yeah, 3 cats now, 3 wild cats. But yeah, I've got the moon boot off finally as well.
King
is back.
You didn't even have that on when we did the last episode.
I didn't know because I didn't break my toe.
Tell them how you broke your toe.
I was surfing because I was like, yeah, I think surfing's me. And as I was surfing, being the cool cunt I am, just a little minor inconvenience happened. A wave pushed me off my board. My toes hit the ground. And they curled in like that and broke a toe.
You are the type of person to break a toe your first time surfing. Like, that can only happen.
No, I was actually really good at it. I was really good surfing as well. And
I believe it.
God was like, fuck you.
There seems to be a trend with Alex where he takes on a new sport. He realizes day one he's the best at it. Then he gets the dumbest injury from it and never touches it again.
Oh, I've done fighting. I broke my nose and thumb.
Yep.
Skating.
Yep.
I think was it the 3rd day of skating I dropped in?
Yep. Dropped in. Yep.
Surfing. That's number 3. Or have I done anything else?
Bike riding? Anything bike riding?
I fell off my bike a few times, but
who hasn't?
That happens,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're back though. We're back.
May 22nd. It's gonna be a huge day.
Oh yes.
Little endurance challenge going on between me, Alex, and a frequent guest of our podcast, Sir Kanye DeAngelis. Started last week. You know, we're going to be doing a bit of an NFL combine end of the 3 months. We're all going pretty hard. I'm going to win. You know, it's a huge.
See, you tell yourself you're going to win.
No, I'm going to win.
You have no idea.
I'm going to win.
There's a whole bunch of these challenges. Whoever wins, the majority of them is the winner. But
Yeah.
we've done this thing where the loser has to have pretty bad punishment. I'm still yet to figure mine out. I
Yeah.
think Kai's figured his out and you have figured yours out, but
I've figured out my punishment.
I'm still on the fence with mine.
We still got to work out what the actual challenge is going to be. There's going to be like a 100-meter sprint. We're going to have, you know, who can jump the
long
highest.
jump.
Long jump, yeah.
Um,
What else are we going to do?
we were talking about either push-ups or like a plank test.
Yeah.
And then some other weight.
Yeah, some weight-related challenge.
Yeah.
Bench or something. I don't know. We'll work it out.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be fun. So we've all decided to do that, and yeah, the winner.
The winner doesn't get punished.
Yeah, but these punishments are actually bad. Like they're not like oh, do something stupid. Like they're
It's
not
like,
good for.
yeah, it's like, you know, ruin your health for a month. And like,
yeah, that's it.
like they're bad punishments. Like they're survivable, but
Yours was vegan, right? You have
yeah,
to go vegan for the
I'm
week or the month. The
vegan
month
for a
was it.
month. Yeah,
And the thing with Andrew, you eat meat every day.
that's all
Like
I
you're
eat. I
trying
mean,
to cut your diet,
as a diabetic, I've worked out my diet. It's like just meat based. It's only animal
Yeah.
products. That's my diet.
And
It's
for you
like
to cut weight,
90% animal products.
it's like going cold turkey on smoking. You
For
start
real.
getting those horrible withdrawals, and you get like, oh, I'm getting sick. This
I'll
isn't good.
I'll probably get sick. Like this is
You
horrible for my
possibly,
health if I lose,
yeah,
which I won't. But
yeah. And I was potentially thinking of getting a loser tattoo. But I'm certain I actually can't lose.
yeah,
So that's my mentality.
well,
Well, the tattoo was going to be loser, so just says loser.
if anyone has any suggestions for punishments or even just challenges for the combine,
Mm.
drop them down below. Let us know if anyone's got any crazy suggestions, shit we haven't thought of yet.
Yeah, I'm
Let us
still on
know.
the fence about that. That's if
Mm.
I really make that my punishment, because I don't want a tattoo that says loser.
You got that
I'm
for
not a
life.
loser. I'm not a loser.
You
I
should get it
promise.
on your other wrist.
Oh, yeah. Shit. But yeah, I started a gym.
Yeah,
You have two, and Kai has two. Uh, so yeah, it's gonna be good.
it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to seeing how this challenge goes and
Yeah.
how I'm gonna beat you all and also lose a ton of weight in the process. Like it's gonna be great.
I'm keen to see you do that, but not win. That's one thing you will not do.
Let's see, let's see. You know, I strongly
Uh,
disagree, but let's see.
I just don't see myself losing this. Like, I'm very athletic. I'm very fit,
Hmm.
and I just yeah.
I'll tell you
I don't.
exactly how you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
I'll tell
What?
you
Tell me now.
exactly how. It's gonna be like 2.5 months in. You're gonna
Mm,
find a certain sport, and you're gonna be like, "Oh wow, I can like train like crazy doing this," and then you're just gonna break a leg.
don't say that.
There
Well, I'm either entering volleyball or boxing.
you go.
So one of them I'm destined to get hurt in.
Good luck. Good luck doing volleyball.
Fuck you, can't. Well, I have signed up for a boxing. Uh, what's it called? Like a one fight big night kind of thing. That's
Mm,
happening, I think, at the end of the year. So hopefully I don't get injured training.
I pray you don't. That would fucking suck. Let's go
Yeah.
for no injuries this 3 months.
No promises with me.
Hey, bro. Hey, I've come to two realizations today at the gym.
Well,
Number one, I need to get into boxing.
mm-hmm.
Number two, I need to train for basketball. I need to be a king. I need to be able to take on anyone at Derrimah Gym and just pump them at basketball. because
yeah.
we played a game today. It wasn't a pretty sight.
Did you play against people?
Yeah, played against randoms. I got smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What, like the last time we went as well? We got smashed. What's
yeah.
that now? We're 0-2 and Dermot?
We're 0-2 Darren. Well, Kaya was on the other team, so he's 0-1. Oh, he's 1-1. Sorry.
We're 0-2. No,
We're 0.
I'm 0-1.
I'm the loser
You're,
here.
you're 0-2.
So I'm just gonna go Dermot every day, every second day, whatever. Just practice
Mm.
shooting like crazy.
Yeah, do it.
I want to actually
100%.
get good at it.
Yeah, no, that's the way.
Yeah, it's just so much fun just playing with randoms and shit.
The last time we went, that big guy is like what? Fucking 6'8".
Yeah,
His name was David.
that's right. Yeah,
Fucking unit.
yeah, it's crazy. There were these guys there today, and like there were a couple of them that were really good. A couple of them were pretty good, like just average good, like what you'd see at a gym. Then there were a couple that were like fucked.
It's like, why are you here?
Yeah, it's like go sign
Just
up for
do
the
some weights.
NBA.
Like, I see people hitting the bags at the gym. And they're actually really good. And it's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
Either lift weights or, be bad.
I mean they probably don't do it professionally, or they're just training. Like
Mm.
you see some people like do some crazy shit at the gym, like gyms that have basketball courts and
Yeah,
boxing areas and shit. And it's like you could be anywhere better than this right now.
so
Sorry guys, we're back. So
yes.
what happened, Alex?
My mic keeps cutting out. They're trying to sabotage us. The company that's trying to take us down.
The same
Trying to
people
take
who are trying to sue us, we're convinced that they're trying to sabotage the podcast as well.
yes.
And it's making things pretty difficult, but you know what? We're back. We're back.
Also, sorry, the lighting's horrible. I'm in a house that just has shit lighting everywhere.
It's
Can't
alright.
win.
I'm
The
sure
audio shit, the fucking lighting shit, everything's going wrong.
I'm sure that Jeremy, the two Matts, and Dana won't mind. We're good.
No, I mind. This is actually horrible. They're gonna be like, oh my god, his audio and his fucking camera quality is shit.
It's actually alright. Like, it's not that bad right now.
No, I'm gonna have a fucking mental breakdown in a minute. This is
Pod's
actually really
off.
bad.
Sorry, guys. We gotta go. Alex is losing it. This pod is bad for his mental health.
No, it's actually fucking shocking because I can't I can't do this. This is horrible.
Nah?
I'm genuinely tweaking out right now because this is fucking shit.
Sorry to hear that, man.
I have a book around my fucking microphone to stop
Hey,
this whole echoing.
it's a setup. It's a little setup detail. It's no biggie.
And my cat's gonna knock it over.
Is your cat there right now?
Yeah.
Bro,
Okay,
let's...
she's left.
Alright.
Alright, what were we talking about?
We're talking about the gym
Okay.
and people at the gym who should be competing professionally instead of being at Derma Gym. And yeah,
Yeah, but they should go somewhere else. They're too good for the gym. And
they bring people like us down.
yeah.
For real.
Well, people like you, but yeah.
People.
Alright, new topic.
When I said us, I was more referring to you, but sure.
Yeah.
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 Alright, what you got?
I'm the goat, you're not.
Oh, you're the goat. You're the goat. I think someone else is the goat here.
Me. This guy. Everybody, if you've made it this far, comment down below who's the real goat.
Let
Me,
us know.
Alex, or Andrew.
Let us know who
Let
the
us
real
know
goat.
down below.
Who you got? Me, Alex, or Kaya? Who's winning the challenge? Let us know.
Yes. Comment that too.
And yeah, alright, so you wanted to bring up a new topic. What's on your mind?
You've been a shit cunt lately.
I've been a shit cunt. Have you seen yourself?
Yeah, I have. No, look fucking good. I'm the king.
Keep telling yourself that.
Actually, we're gonna get into something spicy. Recently, had a little how should I word this? I don't want to say too much because then it's gonna be obvious. You know what? Fuck it. Who cares? Had a little someone. do a cheeky little request on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
remember this. I live in two places, rent free. My house, and their head. Anyways, that's it for that. Mhm.
So we're gonna leave it there, huh? You're gonna bring up this huge plot point and not elaborate on it.
This audio, this fucking audio lighting's doing my head in. What do you
Leave
got
it, man.
there?
It's fine. Yeah.
No, I'm actually gonna have a mental breakdown. Here we go.
If y'all
I'm
have
like,
any good lighting setup recommendations for Alex, make sure to drop them down below.
no, this is where we tell a spooky story. We're professional, I promise.
This is the most professional podcast setup to date.
Well, I mean, yours is probably pretty decent. Mine's fucking horrible. All right, let's just
All right. Vultures. Well, what are your thoughts?
ultras. Great, amazing.
You're right. You're correct. All right, moving on. Nah.
No, actually, my favorite song still Paperwork.
It's a good
It's
one.
just such a well put together song. Like it's awesome.
So fire.
Um, and there was one song that got removed that was also my favorite. Was
Good
it
Don't
Good
Die.
Don't Die?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my favorite off the album.
Um,
Shadow that got taken down.
yeah, I'm very upset about that.
Mm.
Kanye's been blowing up. And so same with Ty. They've been doing it. They've been doing it well.
They've been doing great. This whole album release has been insane for the both of them.
Yeah.
I was reading this thing and it had me thinking a bit about the whole the situation with this merch, making it all $20, and he did that during the Super Bowl. He did that Super Bowl ad. He bought the
That's
spot.
crazy.
It was so sick. Yeah, literally, if y'all haven't seen it, watch it. Watch Kanye's Super Bowl ad. He spent 7 million, I think it was, on the spot and $0 on the ad.
It was just in the back seat of his car or something that
Yeah,
he
and
just recorded it off his phone.
it's just him saying go to yeezy.com. That's yeezy.com, and buy his shoes, and that's it.
Oh yeah, that's the
And
best part. Is like there's shoes.
um,
That's it. And
that's
it
it.
cuts. But there's
So
clothes on there as well. So
yeah, but it's great because when you think about it, like I was reading this thing and it was actually went pretty in depth about it. So these shoes were like $300. Then he dropped them down to 30. He dropped all of his merch was like $100 down to like $30. See, he doesn't lose money. I mean, he gains money from the merch still. Like it's still he's making profit. But
yeah,
even if he wasn't, he's getting so many fans from the merch, and
so
then he
people are
can
buying more.
exactly yeah, and he can also check like the analytics and see which country bought the most amount of merch. So then he knows, how much to charge for tickets in those countries and like, where to perform in those countries, which cities bought the most amount of merch, maybe he'll do an extra show in that city or something. So
Mm,
doing like dropping all of his merch down benefits him like crazy. And it's
it's
also
very
great.
smart.
Sorry?
It's very smart.
It's so smart. It like, the fans get a huge bonus because they can finally afford his merch.
Yeah.
And he can like reach out to more people and get more information about more statistics about like you know where certain parts of his music perform in certain cities and shit, so it works out so much better for him as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
It's awesome. Like it's such a smart business tactic, and it's like really like friendly to your fans as well.
Mm, no, that's it. And it's like probably more people are buying his merch because it's cheaper,
Exactly. I
so
mean,
which is gonna equal out to getting more profit at the end.
would we have bought the Easy Pods if they weren't $30?
Exactly. I'm still keen for those to come.
Yeah. Bro, I
Um,
can't wait.
they're gonna be fucking fire. I
Uh,
rock them everywhere.
yeah.
You'll see me in them everywhere.
You're gonna wear the Easy Pods.
Also, yeah, 100%.
Sick.
Also, Kanye and I have something in common.
What's that? You're
We
both the
both
goat.
have the same meal.
You both have the same favorite meal.
Hmm.
You know what? That's a good point. Like, am
Oh
I
yeah.
Kanye?
Yeah, I think I'm Kanye.
I
Yeah,
must be
what the
him.
hell?
Same favorite meal. We're both the goats. I'm him.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's easier that. Yeah, crazy.
But yeah,
Oh
vultures.
well.
I mean, everything relating to the drop has been so smart. So like everything's been so smart with the marketing.
Oh yeah,
I still think the listening parties, like from Donda onwards, are such a smart idea because
definitely.
he gets to trial out the music, see what people are saying about it. It's probably not
It's
the most practical
but
approach.
he's different. He's doing it different. No other artists are
Yeah,
going to be doing that. Well, they might copy him and do it because he could just play him and be like, okay, that one wasn't that good. I'll scrap that.
yeah. Well, there's so much music that hasn't come out yet from this Vultures launch,
Mm,
and there's meant to be two more albums. So he's probably going to
it's
rework all of them. And yeah,
oh, I can't wait for that.
so sick. I reckon he'll drop all three.
Yeah, well, he's dropped the first one. Could you
Yeah.
imagine? He's like, nah, fuck the other two.
Well, he's done it before. There was meant to be a Jesus 2. There was meant to be a Jesus King 2. There was meant to be Donda 2.
Fuck, yeah,
None of
true.
those came
But
out.
this is with, high dollar sign, so maybe he's a bit different with it because it's his
Maybe.
album too.
Yeah. Well,
He's just not going to gatekeep the album with high dollar sign. It's like, hey, this is my album too. I want to drop it.
yeah, he's like, hey man, can we please release this? Like, I put so much
Yeah.
work into this. But yeah, it's the album. Oh, it's so good. I'd say quality wise, it's obviously not his strongest. Like, he's the guy who made Graduation. He's the guy that made My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. His first album was College Dropout. What are you doing?
I don't know.
But this album is so much fun. Like,
Oh yeah,
I think it might be his most fun album.
it's fun. 100%. The
Yeah.
word's fun.
And I think people are judging it too harshly on lyrics and like subject matter and stuff when really it's a piece of entertainment. If it entertains you, if you find enjoyment out of it, it did its job.
Drop my phone.
oh,
Oh, that like it hit my foot.
oh yeah, you see you're out for the next 3 months.
Ow, that hurt.
This is the most
Yeah,
unhinged episode of the podcast.
but we haven't done it in so long,
Yeah, a
and
few
I'm
setup
in a
issues.
yeah, I'm in a goofy mood. Well, because Kanye dropped his album, I
Yeah,
couldn't drop mine.
you're gonna drop your
Unfortunately,
album.
I was gonna drop it, Race Around Australia too, but he dropped, and I got to let him have all the hype. So,
Of course,
but
yeah.
label issues as well.
Yeah. No, of course. Kanye, he's a smaller artist compared to you, so it's fair that you let him get the hype from his album, then you.
Yeah, and also there's just a record label, signed to the wrong one, and now
Wait, what's going on with your label? I actually don't know about this.
they're just assigned to a label, and apparently I'm not making good music, so
What's this label called?
I can't say
Nah?
no because if I say, then they're gonna have a bad name because I'm in it and stuff like that.
because you're in it.
Yeah, well, that I signed, and then they're like, "Oh, we made a huge mistake by not listening to his music."
mm,
So I
yep.
signed the deal,
All of this happened, yeah?
and yeah, two album deal. Then they listened to the first album, Race Around Australia, and they're like, "Is this a joke?" I'm like, "Well, that album was for fun. That wasn't, serious." And now they're trying to sue me. This
So,
isn't like this is something completely different
sorry. Why did they sign you if they hadn't listened to your music?
because I convinced them that I was really a really good rapper.
you just. You were so persuasive in your words, and.
Well, my email I think convinced them, yeah.
Yeah?
And then we did a Zoom call,
hmm
and I signed something, and now they're very upset with me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes well with your deal. If you ever need, to be under a new label, let me know. I might have something
Well,
coming up.
please, because I might not even be able to release music again. They just might gatekeep me from the world.
Imagine the world without Alex's music. It'll be a sad place.
Hey man, I'm ready to drop. They just they won't let me
Nah.
because my music's not serious enough.
I think there's a lot of serious subject matter in your music.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, wait one sec. I need to quench my thirst.
Feel hungry, thirsty.
Did. You know, roll to cunt, like that really got to me. It really just highlighted like, you know, the just the injustice there is in on the Melbourne
Mm,
transport system. Um there's a lot of crime going on and nothing gets done about it, you know. Um Fuck the cunts on the train, you know. It touched on a pretty serious topic about how Mikey inspectors will, you know, they'll give you a fine, you know,
if you
for
can't afford it, they still give you a fine
even
of
if you can't
dollars.
afford it, even if your concession card expired a day ago, they'll still
Mm,
fine you. But if you're getting jumped on a train, no one's gonna do anything.
I don't care.
they don't care. They're there to find you. That's it. And it really shows a problem how there's no justice system when it comes to transport. And I feel like
Oh,
Roll to
horrible.
Cunt and Fuck the Dogs on a Train both really touched on that. You know?
That bring a tear to my eyes.
And Spend a Night was just a beautiful love tale. You know, we
Oh
need more
yes,
romantic songs like that in this world.
yes, we do.
Just uh,
On the night.
you need to drop part two.
Oh, maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. That'd be cool.
Part two, hopefully, unless I just drop it and then cop whatever happens. Who knows?
Just do it. Just do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Who
Why
cares?
not? Who cares? Yeah, that's it. But yeah, man. Do you want to touch on any more on what you're doing with your little side thing?
hmm
Let you introduce it.
So, I am currently in the midst of establishing my business,
Mm.
Vision Cult. Don't forget that
Damn.
name, Vision Cult.
Vision Cult.
It is coming up. It's been in the works for a bit. I'm sure I've mentioned it on this podcast before.
I think you might have a couple ago, like
Yeah.
you're interested in the idea.
Now I finally worked out what I want to do with it
Mm.
and how to take it there. It is going to start. I mean, it is currently commencing. I'm currently getting all the pieces in place to get it started. It's going to be right now. It's going to be my creative team right now. There
Yep.
are plans to delve into the video game industry in the future. Open up my own video game studio.
Mm.
That's happening. My end goal is to have a successful video game studio. Right now, we are starting Vision Cult as a creative team, a little creative common group, you know, a bit of a team together of some different creatives of different spaces, like VFX artists, 2D artists, 3D artists, you name it,
Yeah.
cinematographers, whatever you need. And we're always open for business. Hit us up. If you need any work, if you need work on an album cover, a music video, whatever you got, proofreading, whatever you need, hit us up.
There you go.
And we will have someone on the team that can help you. And once we establish the brand, we've worked out exactly, you know, how to get to the heights we need to get to when it comes to follower count and monetization.
Mm.
We're turning it into an actual business.
That's sick.
So there's a lot in the works right now. And stay tuned, stay updated. I'm gonna drop the socials down below. And yeah, I mean, come join the ride. Join the vision.
That's it. Join the vision above all else, as they
Above all
say.
else. Above all else. This is why you're the king, Alex. I love you.
I pay attention.
You're a king, mate. You're a king.
Uh, but yeah, man, that's awesome.
Mm,
Keen to see that pop off.
thank you, thank you.
And yeah.
Yeah, it's an idea I've been passionate about for a bit. I just didn't know how to follow it. Like, you know, where I
Mm.
should take this idea. And now I've worked it out.
Yeah,
I've worked out the exact plan I want for it.
that's it. Now that you've worked the hard part out, it gets easier.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's the fun bit.
Exactly.
So I'm quite keen, quite excited. Besides be
Hmm.
working on some art, really, like,
Yeah, that's it. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. That's all I got for it right now. It's like very in the works now, so by next pod, there's gonna be some huge updates.
Can't wait.
I got some ideas for advertisement and just
Mm.
different types of creative like fields we can touch into. Once we got the art together, maybe even starting up a little magazine, little subscription magazine type of thing, monthly issues, whatever.
Yeah,
Some cool
that's sick.
ideas. Cool ideas up here.
That's it, man.
What's going on? Anything else new this week? Or this month?
For this last
Or,
two
or
months
this
or
last
three,
3 months?
um, nothing really. I've just been not low key, but I've just been kind of, as I said before, I had the boot on, so I haven't been able to do much. That was for a month and a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do fucking physical therapy on my calf because everything in the muscles is weak. I did shock therapy today.
Awesome.
This shit was rough. Um, on the knees, the hips, the back. I've got a lot of problems wrong with me,
Mm-hmm.
and it is not good. Like it is actually concerning. Like I have scoliosis.
Yeah.
Um, in my neck and like down my back. I have this thing called Allostanos syndrome. That's
You've
where
made that up.
no, I haven't.
Okay.
It's where all my joints are over flexible. So it's like if I throw something, I can overextend my elbow or my
God.
shoulder.
That sounds horrible.
Um, oh, it is because I've thrown stuff and my shoulders come out of place and gone back in and stuff like that. My hips, I've dislocated my hips swimming, doing this stupid frog thing. I pushed my hip too hard, came out of place. I sunk like a fucking rock, screaming underwater. Um, yeah, then there's other health issues that I have that I won't get into. But apart from that, yeah,
Wobbly knee syndrome.
wobbly knee syndrome.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, wobbly hip syndrome, wobbly knee syndrome. Um, by the way, those are real things. Look them up.
And that's where you get all of your medical advice from, looking it up.
Well, no, it's by my osteo. I've just rearranged the words. There's like proper diagnosis that she's given me, and I've just gone too hard to say. Wobbly knee syndrome, wobbly hip syndrome.
So you made up those names.
No, actually, it says it on Google as well. Like the actual, um, the meaning, and then the proper diagnosis. But then it's like a shorter term, like wobbly knee syndrome,
Okay,
or
okay.
like this full extended, like why your knee comes out of place because of the ligaments and all this and that. Like torn ligaments, no meniscus, no ACL, whatever that.
Yeah.
But it sounds funny to say wobbly knee syndrome.
Wobbly knee syndrome is hilarious.
It doesn't sound as serious, which it
Yeah.
actually is because
It sounds
my
like
knee gives out a lot.
sounds like a little fuck around condition that doesn't mean
Exactly.
anything. When really
Oh yeah,
it's like
exactly.
your legs could give out.
Oh, they do. It's horrible. Shocking, actually. Um, I'm miserable every day because of it. But anyways,
There should be other reasons why you're miserable.
like what?
Hmm. Let me think.
Same out loud. Come on.
There's a couple I can't say out loud.
No, no, same.
Alright, first of all, I'm gonna
Come
start with the obvious. You're gonna lose this challenge.
on. I
Hmm.
know what you're gonna say. Say it.
I can't say it.
Say it. I know what you're gonna say. Say it. Elaborate.
Elaborate. It's not my place to elaborate on that. That's all you.
Nah. Anyways, new topic. Um, fuck. I hate when I say new topic and I don't have a new topic. Like
Your
I wish
mind
I
just
could
goes
just.
blank at that
Ah,
second. It
fucking
happens all
shits
the
me.
time. I got a good one. I got a good one. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Um, 5 years. It's not like you've asked me 20 times in the last month.
I don't ask you this question every time we talk.
Yeah, totally not. Not doing this.
No, I know where we're gonna be in 5 years. We're
Boy.
gonna be at Shisha, and we're gonna be like, when season 5 of the Race to Hell starting?
In 5 years, you'll still be upset about losing this challenge.
God no.
I will have won this challenge. I
You
will have
gotta
won.
see. You're up here, right? You gotta come down here real
Yeah.
quick.
No, 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 no. I'm staying up there. I'm staying up there.
You're gonna be
I'm a goat.
disappointed.
No, 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 no. I'm a goat. I
You're a
don't
goat.
fall. I'm going up. But to be fair, when the goat falls, they fall hard. So
That's true. What was that mountain quote that you had
I had a mountain quote.
about a goat? Something about a goat falling off a mountain. Something you
I
made
think
it your
so.
caption on like your profile picture or some shit. You know what
Ah,
I'm talking about.
yeah, yeah. Uh, it's on Instagram. When a goat falls off a mountain, it normally dies. I'm the exception.
That's right. That's the one. uh,
Let's get into it.
Phillip Island.
Mm,
That was quite of an adventure. That was quite an adventure, that one.
it was. It's fun. It was a lot of fun.
Lots and lots. We got into some new shit like BMXing,
Mhm.
volleyball, tennis. Yeah, some good hobbies picked up.
Surprisingly good at all of them.
You're good at
Anyone
volleyball.
that volleyball, I'm good at
You're actually great
volleyball.
at volleyball. That was like impressive.
Thank you. Tennis, I'll admit it's harder than it looks, but I'm certain. Give me a few tries, and I could do well.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we do? Volleyball, tennis.
Bike riding.
Oh yeah, bike ride. That was fun. That was
Uh,
great.
Lots of swimming.
Swimming, yes, yes, a lot.
I feel like there was another sport. I mean, we played a bit of basketball, but when
Mm,
don't we?
true,
Um,
true.
what else? Well, we did another sport. I'm pretty sure. Nah,
No, that's it.
is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Nah, that was fucking
Um,
great. We got some memorabilia when we were up there.
I have mine. It's in my room.
We
Um,
went to a lot of antique stores and found a lot of crazy stuff.
we did. We had a this drunk homeless man walking towards us, and there's me, Kai's in the middle, Andrew's on the other side.
Kai's
We're
playing a
walking.
little bongo.
He's just playing it, and Andrew and I were talking about our ties, whatever.
We
And
look
this guy's
ridiculous.
towards us. Oh, very. And I'm not sure if any of us kind of really noticed. He's just like, walking, walking. And he's like, "Oi, boys." And he's still walking towards us. He's like, "Oi, boys." And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, don't worry about it. And he just continued walking. And we're like, "What the fuck?"
It was like the weirdest thing because it was like at the moment we were like we're either gonna be asked for money or we're getting jumped right now.
Yeah,
And then he was
100%.
just like he looked at us like, don't worry about it.
It's like, I'm
I
not
was
going
like,
to bother.
oh,
They
it's
look
sick.
weirder than me.
He
And he was in a singlet. I think he had boxers on, thongs, and he had a bottle of wine. So,
was just looking at us and he's like, these guys
you
fucking
got,
need
yeah,
help.
you guys suck.
You guys
Get
are
your idea.
pathetic.
Now, I'll live on the pod sketch idea, right? There's this guy tweaking, right?
Hmm.
And then there's one of us. We're walking around and we're like, oh, fuck, we're going to get jumped by this guy. Comes up and he's like, it's oi. And then we're like, oh, what? What do you want? And he's like, nah, you're fucking weird. Get away from me. I'm like, what?
What?
No, come back. He's like, no, no, fuck off, fuck off. Like, take my money. You're going to rob me? Take my money. And then some, I don't know. Then it goes from there.
We can play on that. We can play on that.
But
Speaking
we're
of
going to
sketch
bring,
ideas, yeah,
we'll
we're
bring
gonna
it
bring them
back.
back. There's actually a few sketches in the vault from this last 3 months of talking,
There
writing down
was we did
sketches.
sketches. I did sketches in Italy that are still on the vault.
Bro, they're gonna come out. Season 3,
You
they're
re-
coming out.
you put down below. You want to see the Italy sketches because there was some fire ones.
Bro, we gotta hear it. I mean, look, Kaya, you and Kaya told me about one of them when you guys got back. I don't remember it now, but I remember it being like, oh, I gotta see this. And nothing came out about it, you know? Something in the Colosseum. It was a Colosseum
Uh,
one.
yeah, we did the Colosseum. We did a few in the Colosseum actually.
Yeah?
Um, yeah, it was something like we're like, oh, this is fucking shit, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's actually, yeah, it's on one of our phones. I think it's on Josh's phone, to be honest.
Actually, speaking of Josh, there's a sketch that me and him shot that we haven't released yet. The
Mm.
skating one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I gotta put that
Do
out.
remember.
We gotta record the car one. I'm being vague so we don't spoil them. The
Mhm.
car one, the one, where we're, at a cafe and then we get approached. You remember that one?
Yep. Mhm.
What else? Well, there's a few we've thought about. They're probably on my phone somewhere. I've written them down somewhere.
Yeah,
But
there's a few.
we'll get to work. This could be a sketch heavy season.
Season 3, I'm hoping that we can kickstart the the flow again. Season 2 was so rocky.
Season two really just ruined the trajectory of this whole podcast. Like we
Season
were
2 just
we had this
fucked.
consistency going on.
Oh, we were going once a week, bang, 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 just back to back, And then season 2 was like, oh yeah, we missed 2 weeks, and then we missed another two, and it was a month, and then we came back, and then I think we only did what, 3 videos, 4 videos in
Yes,
season
season
two.
two was a really short one. We only did like 3 or 4 episodes.
Is it just yeah,
And then we had some TikTok beef over season two.
yes, that's right. The TikTok beef. Fool got into it hardcore. He was so upset.
He was so
But
upset. It was the funniest thing ever. Shout
no, it's
out
amazing.
Harry, I think his name was. Shout out Harry.
Yeah, he'll probably watch it.
If you're watching
He's
this,
a fan.
Harry, you're a real one.
Yeah, you're a real
Strive,
you're a real one.
prosper. Things are coming your way.
It's, but yeah, we've only got like what, four viewers? No, five, I think.
Nah, we're pumping it up. We're getting 500 this episode.
Oh, 500.
If we can
No,
get
but like
five, no,
diehard fans.
if we can get 10 likes on this video, you get a sketch next week.
Oh, come on, guys. 10 likes, 10 likes.
That's all we need. 10 likes. You get a sketch.
10 likes, that's it.
10 likes, easy. Come on, I can
10
like it 10
likes, or
times.
this is the last pod we ever record.
This probably will be the last one.
Don't say that.
No, it won't be. It won't be. We're just getting started.
This is it. The comeback season's real.
Bro,
Um,
race
yeah,
time's back.
talking about comebacks, someone else is on a comeback. You might know who I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
You're a fucking piece of shit and you're a horrible friend.
Who's on a comeback?
Have a guess.
Is it you?
No, but I'm one of them.
Nah.
He's one of our viewers.
Mmm.
Shout out, shout out.
Shout out. You know who you are. Shout
He's on the
out.
rise. He's on the rise
He's
back.
coming back. He's actually
He's
locked back
taking
in.
mm-hmm,
He's locked in. He's
taking his
fine.
throne back.
Yes, exactly. He was up here. He had a huge amount of time off.
Mhm.
And now he's starting to get back on his throne. He's actually started posting again. He started doing the Snapchat drawings.
I've
Again.
seen that.
They're crazy.
He didn't lose. He didn't lose his throne. He vacated, but he's coming back for it.
King. Bro, this guy, he's been talking to me about it. About his viewer count dropping like now that he's posting again. And it was purely just algorithm. Now that he's posting again frequently, it's climbing up.
Yeah,
And the more he
100%.
posts, the higher it's gonna get. He has
It's
videos that have millions of views.
oh yeah, they as soon as they reach a certain audience, they
Yeah,
go.
it's so impressive.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
I reckon when he had to make his new account, you know, he took a bit of a blow from that mentally. Like, who
Oh, of
would it?
course.
He lost so a huge
He
follower
had these.
base.
No, sorry. Um, was it Frosty following him
Yeah, rip.
on
Rest in
that
peace.
account?
That was a huge blow to him.
Yeah, of course it would, because
Yeah,
he actually was,
that were good.
cool with him. Yeah,
Yeah, that were really good.
and all your work gone like that. That fucking sucks. But again, there's the comeback, and obviously I've said this to him. You know, remember, there's you can always have breaks
Yeah,
on this, like you know,
you
on your
don't
path.
you don't need to be consistent with anything in life. Like constant, 24/7 consistency.
Because you'd rather have small breaks in between than a long break and then you come back for a bit, a long break, come back. You'd rather go long, short break, because you
Yeah,
kind of, instead of going down, up, down, you want to go up, down, up.
exactly.
So you got to
Oh,
sacrifice a
excuse
bit.
me. No, exactly.
Um, so yeah, a little bit of time off doesn't hurt,
Of
and it
course.
clears your mentality, brings you back stronger, and yeah, it's
That's the thing. When it comes to things like art, it's so easy to get lost in it. It's so easy to get overwhelmed. It's so easy
oh, of
to
course.
doubt yourself. Sometimes you
What's such
need
a
those breaks.
art's just a you know it's a love hate relationship,
Yeah,
because you could be in love with it one day, then you could think, oh fuck, I'm over this, or you could think, wow, I did really good on this, and then the next day you're like, fuck, this piece sucks, and then once you get to that part, you're like, nah, I'm done, I'm gonna scrap it, and then you know you just kind of go from there, like
yeah,
you think, okay, maybe that might not be my best work, but I'll do better.
exactly. Nah,
Continue that mentality.
I know because I've been there. Like with the whole
Yeah,
my game idea back in like 2021. If you know about that one, you're a real one. Huge blow from that mentally. Thinking I'm the king, working on all this shit, working on like this huge scale project, and then just
yeah.
realizing like, not I guess not realizing was the issue, and then coming to this
Mm.
conclusion of I'm shit. I'm gonna drop it all. I'm gonna completely stop. Completely dropped my art for like half a year.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's it.
the issue wasn't I'm shit. The issue was I'm taking on too much of a workload and I'm overwhelmed.
You got to kind of, piece it out a bit.
Mm,
Because if you do too much, yeah, you'll overwhelm. And then you'll leave something and then continue something else and you'll leave that. And it's just a bunch of unfinished projects.
yeah, no, 100%.
But with me, I don't really have, because I'm not in the whole, like the project slash art kind of path. Like, I'm just more of I do a lot of sports or activities that I get hurt in. And then obviously either can't continue or don't continue.
Yeah,
Like for example, breaking my toe, that was it was a bit of a blow mentally. That sucked. I wasn't like, oh fuck, I broke my toe, I'll be back, watch this, watch that. It was like a fuck, this sucks, like this is shit. Like now I'm gonna fucking waste a month or whatever, just you know, not doing that. And it sucks now because I actually have to do physical therapy for my leg.
yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's a
So that
huge blunder. Like, as someone
so
who's
that's
so
just
active,
yeah, that's just gonna take months off this year to get to where I want to be. So
just from like a stupid toe injury,
because
like,
yeah, I broke my toe and then that had to heal, but because I wore a boot and I didn't use my leg, that weakened my whole leg. So now I got to fucking build the muscle to be the same as my other leg. God knows how long that'll take.
yeah,
So that's a bit of a bummer, but again. we will be back. It's always, there's always a comeback.
You know what? If you win this challenge, even in this current state that you're in,
Mm.
you double win. Like that's so impressive. Like
Because I have to train for this challenge, also train for myself to build my, the muscle back up, like get the
yeah,
muscle back in my leg, and then so I've got to kind of work twice as hard.
yeah, bro.
But
It's,
yeah,
it's so like fucked how a tiny injury like that. I mean, it's not a tiny injury. You broke a toe, but it sounds so tiny. When you tell someone I broke my toe, it's kind of like
yeah,
walk it
well,
off. You'll be fine.
yeah, exactly. That's what everyone was like, walk it off, but I actually couldn't.
Yeah.
The toe was pointing downwards,
And
so it's like, yeah, I would have.
it's just so fucked how your whole leg was affected because of it, you know?
Oh, that's fucked. Yeah, that fucking shit me
Mm.
to tears actually. Mm.
Oh, poor Alex.
Fuck! I hate myself.
Why?
Can't keep a straight face.
Alright, staring contest, go. I can't tell if you're cheating.
I
Yeah,
can't either because
blinked.
I'm blinked. Oh, we blinked at the same time.
Glasses are off for the rest of this pod. But
Yeah. How long have we been gone for? I mean, almost. Or when did we start?
I don't even remember. It's been close to an hour, like 50 something minutes.
Hmm.
I see we could wrap it up even.
To wrap it up, this could be it. Um.
One more question before we wrap it up.
Okay.
Did you enjoy the Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert?
Fighting every fucking demon in my body to not smile because my jaw muscles, my cheek muscles, are fucking killing me.
Mm-hmm. So, for those who don't know, Alex William Whitehead
Oh.
is a huge Swiftie, and he wasn't able to get a ticket for the concert, and he's devastated because he's just such a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Oh. Speak for yourself, Pamela.
Hey, I'm speaking for you.
No, no, no.
He's pretending to hate Taylor Swift because he's so devastated he couldn't go to the concert. So if at any point you see him hating on Taylor, that's the reason. Because he's such a huge fan and he's disappointed he couldn't see her.
Let's just say I support Kanye. Argument over.
You can't support Kanye. I support Kanye. Get your own fan base.
I support Kanye.
No. You know what? We're entering this season with controversy. This is a pro Kanye podcast.
Kanye all the way. I got a leather jacket. He's rocking the
Oh,
fucking
true. Bro,
all the jackets and whatever.
fuck it. It's the Kanye fit for episode 2.
Hopefully the Yeezy pods come in at some point, and then we
Yeah,
can
that'll be
just both.
sick. And then we'll just both have our feet up the whole podcast.
That'd be great.
I'm sure there will be a fan base for that. That'll probably be our most viewed episode, actually. One with our feet out.
Rude,
I reckon. I
rude.
reckon.
Yeah,
Bro, well,
I
we're just
think
gonna wait for the race to have OnlyFans to start up.
that's in the vault too. They'll come out.
It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, but
Exclusive podcasts and feet.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's it.
It's good enough to leave it on.
If a certain someone has made it this far, you're not getting your ass kicked, Andrew. So
It's a good point. It's a good point. All right. Well, let's end it there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you for returning. I know
appreciate it.
this probably isn't the return you all wanted. You know, this probably isn't. You guys. There was a big shift in the podcast. There were all these legal issues. We might need to change the branding. All this stuff going on.
Still working on it behind the scenes, unfortunately.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes for this podcast. We want to thank our production crew. We want to thank our our makeup artists. Our clothing artists. A lot of people who work hard to make this podcast happen.
A lot of people actually don't know what goes behind the scenes
A
of
lot
this
happens
podcast.
behind the scenes. Yeah.
We have 4 editors that currently work for us.
They all can't stand each other. They can't be in the same room because of different editing styles. That's why the podcast editing varies on episodes. There's a huge kind of discourse going on behind the scenes, and it makes making the podcast happen extremely difficult. So, be grateful. Be grateful we're here right now,
Exactly. Be grateful. Don't be ungrateful pieces of shits.
Listen to the man. Listen to him. He makes a valid point.
Exactly.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching. This has been Andrew and
Fix the goat. White.
Alex William Whitehead.
Shut your mouth, you dog rat. Alex the goat.
Before we end it, any last words?
Someone's a certain dog rat. Dog rat. Dog rat. Dog rat. Dog rat.
Alright. So the race around Australia in 3 weeks from now. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick. Alright, new music coming out soon. Take care, everyone.
Peace.
Out.